Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm going to speak about something that I'm not going to lie, I didn't know about it, but I discovered it just a few weeks ago. And I actually found it quite interesting because I didn't know it even existed. So on my way to become a full-time interpreter, I'm still teaching some English. So I came across a reading text, the typical reading text about guerrilla gardening, and that will be my topic today. So first of all, what is guerrilla gardening? Well, it is the act of gardening on a land that the gardeners do not have the legal right to cultivate. At first, I thought it was something like, I have a garden where I don't grow anything and someone just comes and plants some seeds in it. But in general, it's not like this. It is usually done in abandoned sites or areas that are not being cared for, although it is true that sometimes it takes place in private properties. Secondly, why do people join guerrilla gardening? Well, it may have different motivations, but in general, it is a complaint against the scarcity of place to grow things. Sometimes it's gardeners who see their legal boundaries affected, and sometimes it's gardeners with political influences who seek to provoke change by using guerrilla gardening as a form of protest or direct action. This practice has implications for land rights and land reforms, and its aim is to promote reconsideration of land ownership in order to assign a new purpose or reclaim land that is misused. As I said, the land where guerrilla gardening takes place is usually abandoned or it is perceived to be forgotten by its legal owner. The land is used by guerrilla gardeners to raise plants, frequently focusing on food crops or plants intended for aesthetics purposes, just like flowers. Some guerrilla gardeners carry out their actions at night in relative secrecy to sow and tend a new vegetable patch or a flower garden in order to make this area of use, or simply just to make it more attractive. Some other gardeners work at more visible hours for the purpose of publicity, and these can be seen or used as a form of activism. We may think that this is something new, but the first guerrilla gardener, although this practice didn't have this name yet, but it was considered kind of this. So the first one was Gerrard Winstanley in 1649, so a long time ago. It is true that this modern guerrilla gardening, as we know it right now, was started by Christy and her Green Guerrilla Garden Group in 1973 in an area near New York. Here, they transformed a derelict private lot into a beautiful garden. Guerrilla gardening takes place in many parts of the world. We can find it in all the continents, and there are more than 30 countries documented, but most of them are in North America. I'm just going to speak about a few of them because I don't want to bore you. Adam Purple created a circular garden. It was shaped like the yin-yang, and it was in the Lower East Side of Manhattan in an abandoned lot. In 1986, the garden had overtaken many lots and reached a size of 15,000 square feet. In Canada, we can find the Guerrilla Park. It is a small area that was not used until 2013, and some local residents, including visual artists and guerrilla gardeners, reclaimed the space by restoring flower beds, adding outdoor paintings, and overseeing the general landscape maintenance. In the UK, the biggest movement is guerrillagardening.org. It was created in October 2004 by Reynolds as a blog. His motivation was very simple. He was a gardener looking to make the neighborhood beautiful. But his website attracted the interest of fellow guerrilla gardeners in London and beyond, and it has now reached so many people in London, even in other places. And he has inspired people around the world to get involved. And just to finish, some information. For you, the 1st of May might be the International Workers' Day, which it is, but it is also the International Sunflower Guerrilla Gardening Day. It is an annual international event when guerrilla gardeners plant sunflowers in the neighborhoods, typically in public places that are perceived to be neglected or forgotten. So I hope this was helpful and you could have learned something else as I did with this guerrilla garden. Thank you.